This is a transformations of graphs question, so you need to remember the little shortcut cheat to help you remember what effects each change will have. So remember, if the constant is outside the brackets, so if it's like this or like this, then that affects the y coordinate and the y coordinate only, and you do what it would usually say, so you just treat it as usual. So if it says to add a to the y coordinate, then you add a to the y coordinate. If it says to multiply by a, then you multiply the y coordinate by a. If the change is inside the bracket, so if it's here or here, then it affects x and you do the opposite. So if it says plus a here, then you're going to subtract a from the x coordinate. If it says a here, then you're going to divide by a, divide the x coordinate by a. So for this question, we are told to find the coordinates of the minimum turning point, so the coordinates of this point under this transformation. So I can see that the -2 is inside the bracket, so I know it affects the x coordinate. So therefore the y will not change at all, that's going to stay at -4. But I'm going to change the 3, and I'm going to do the opposite of what it says. So I'm going to add 2 to 3. There we go. Part B, write down the coordinates of the minimum point of this transformation. Okay, so I can see I've got two things going on here. Let's first just focus on the x coordinate. I can see that I'm going to need to subtract 5 from the x coordinate. Remember, I need to do the opposite when it's inside the bracket. So I'm going to subtract 5 from 3. So 3 take away 5 is -2. And then the +6 is outside the bracket, so that affects the y coordinate, and I do what I would usually do. So instead of, so if I've got a -4 here, I'm going to add 6 to that, and that will be 2.